I remember one time I was waiting on 40 people. You know what it's like to wait on 40 people? First of all, you're afraid to ask if somebody needs something, because somebody does. I was just talking to some people who own a watch. Have a seat. I know you were running. They told me you were running late. Everybody else is warmed up. 90-year-old woman says to her husband, "Honey, come upstairs and make love." He says, "I can't do both." Okay? Welcome. So I was talking about being a waiter for 29 years, waiting on 40 people. You know what it's like to wait? First of all, you're afraid to ask if somebody needs something, because somebody does. I mean, literally, after a while, this is how I'm walking up to the table. Is everything all right? Good. I walked by the table once. A guy yelled out, "Waiter." I wasn't in the mood. I'll show you what I did. Sir, when I walk by, you just yell out, "Waiter," okay? Watch this. Waiter. Customer. I remember one time I'm waiting on 4 elderly Jewish women. You know what that's like? I swear to you, at one point, I walked up to the table. I said, "Ladies, is anything all right?" I'm at work one day. Guy walked in, starts doing this, literally flagging me down as he's being led to the table. So I walked over. He says to me, "I'm in a hurry." I said, "So go." You know what it's like when you're not successful and your mother tells you about somebody who is? Did you know that Jack's son just sold his business for $90 million? See, I didn't know that. But I'm glad she told me, because otherwise I wouldn't feel like I mean, I hear success stories that are mind-boggling. This one's the top headache doctor in the world. This one's building a home in Florida, 125,000 square feet. Can you imagine what she tells her friends about me? If all goes well, I think Brad is going to buy a bookcase. There is a big controversy on the Jewish view of when life begins. In Jewish tradition, the fetus is not considered viable till after it graduates from medical school. Which reminds me of a very short Jewish fairy tale. A very short Jewish fairy tale. A Jewish man says to a Jewish woman, "Will you marry me?" She says no. And he lived happily ever after. I had a situation recently, everybody here can relate to this. I get to the airport 2 hours before a flight, okay? I board a plane right before takeoff. We're on the tarmac. They cancel the flight. 6 hours later, I board a plane. They welcome you aboard like it didn't even happen. Folks, this is your pilot, Jay North, along with my co-pilot, Doug Patterson. I want to welcome you to Delta Flight 123 LaGuardia. Temperature very pleasant, 76 degrees. Estimated flying times of 3 hours. Thank you once again for flying. Enjoy the flight. Apologize for the inconvenience. We certainly did. Philadelphia. I mean, give me somebody who understands my pain. How about a pilot who speaks for me? This is your pilot, Milton Zabalski. Along with my co-pilot, Bernie Seltzer, I just want to say, I wish I still smoked. I was supposed to be in New York 6 hours ago. I needed to make a deposit to cover a check. I wanted to go to the gym. My day is shot. How I find out we're number 17 to take off? What am I supposed to do? Read another sports section? The tower, I'm taking off.